Welcome, Collective. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a shared reading for you, focusing on Mercury retrograde. This is a timeless reading, but I am focusing on the general movement of the planet Mercury in its retrograde cycle. There are 3 to 5 Mercury retrogrades every year. And in specific, in the month of November, Mercury just went retrograde and will be retrograding throughout the majority of the month until the very end when it moves direct into the first 2 or 3 weeks of December, but it will be going over its shadow period, the period, the degrees and signs it previously was in. Mercury is in Sagittarius and it will be retrograding back into Scorpio. So this is a time of allowing our mind to pull back, to gain perspective and distance from the activities of our mundane lives in order to get a better perspective, in order to get greater clarity. And this is particularly relevant as it helps the mind to catch up with the heart. The heart has been doing a lot of work in confronting, facing down fears, hidden information, looking at behavior patterns that no longer serve you, and the exercising of that is still processing intellectually for you, and you're still catching up to the wisdom of the heart. From the Glyph Oracle, I've pulled the beautiful Cave Retreat card, so appropriate for Mercury going backwards within, so to speak, for our review and reassessment, relearning. And I'm going to read from the guidebook. The cave since ancient times has been representative of themes of refuge, introspection, and profound transformation across many civilizations. Prehistoric cave art attests to their sacred significance, hinting at ritualistic practices that took place within their depths. Cultures worldwide have revered caves as conduits for divine encounters and spiritual metamorphosis. In ancient Greece, caves were sanctuaries where gods and heroes sought enlightenment and underwent personal evolution. Similarly, Christian narratives depict caves as emblematic of sanctuary and renewal, exemplified in the resurrection of Christ. Eastern traditions such as Buddhism and Hinduism regard caves as sanctuaries for meditation and spiritual retreat, fostering introspection and enlightenment within monastic communities. So this is very much in keeping with the general energy of a time when we go back inward, as does the Hangman card, which is the overall energy for this reading. So this represents a pause, an opportunity to step back, to even rise above a situation in order to gain perspective that you intuit as necessary in order to both understand what you're experiencing in the moment and to encourage greater perspective that is inclusive of the perspective of others. So some would even include in this looking at the glass as half full rather than half empty is a iteration on the theme of the Hangman. However, it is a bit more transformative than that. It is where your assumptions no longer allow you to comprehend what is occurring, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling. And this is the need to gain more information, more wisdom, allow divine inspiration to guide you towards a broader appreciation of the moment. Underneath the deck is the Nine of Cups. I love this because this is really emphasizing the real joy that we ultimately are experiencing and recognizing how much we've grown, how much we've progressed, and how much closer we are to fulfilling our own sense of support, of visibility, of value, of pleasure, of choosing things that choose us, of trying everything within your power to accomplish something, to feel better, to surround yourself with things that support you in that way, that shows you better, more open possibilities. And the contentment and satisfaction of knowing that you can do and will do whatever's necessary to heal yourself, to broaden yourself, to appreciate the joy of the world that we live in. In the present, the Fool card. Why? This is quite an intense time for us because part of Mercury's retrograde goes back into Scorpio. And I know Scorpio is not often associated with the Fool, but at this particular moment I do. In part because I associate the Fool with this commitment and faith in your divine capacity, your potential, the pursuit of your dreams, the absolute unwavering belief in the fact that you have all you need. With your bag of memories over your shoulders, your ancestors, your experiences go with you. And that includes and buoys up the confidence that means that you can adjust, overcome any obstacle in your path, and recognize the opportunities within it. So this movement forward is requiring your mind to process this incredible sense of faith and belief in yourself, this incredible trust in the universe. And this has been very hard won in the past. The King of Wands describes your enthusiasm, your willingness in the past to stand up for what you believe in, to share your inspiration with others, to open up to what is spiritually enlightening, elevating your consciousness, your belief in the goodness, the beauty, the creativity, the warmth of joy and pleasure in the world, the fortitude, the confidence with which you move forward and step out into a place where you are perceived as a leader. Whether you're in that particular role or not, your inspiration provides leadership to others, and it motivates them as you are motivated. So this is you going for your dreams, knowing that the potential is available to you if you're willing to pursue it. In the future, the Strength card. And yes, I think most of you understand that whatever it is we stand up for, we have to hold that line. This is the part of you that persists in your pursuit of a goal, achievement that requires you to be persevering, consistent, diligent, devoted, to put in the effort, knowing that you are stronger than others. But that strength is purposeful. That strength leads you to a place where you are able to communicate your strength in a situation and help others to find that strength within themselves. And as a result of your perseverance, your faith in what you believe in, what you're working towards, the benefits of that to you and to all involved, there is a positive karma that you are creating here. And that is believing in the invisible, believing in your spiritual values, in the joy, the love, the power of your creative gifts, the ability to be positive in the face of negative feedback and resistance. I'm going to clarify this with the Ethereal Shadow Work Tarot and finish off with a Crystal Oracle. And if this reading is resonating for you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Drop me a comment. Feel free. And thank you for all the support that you give me. So I am clarifying the Fool card here with the King of Swords and the Moon card. Interesting. We've got incredible energies here. With the Moon, this is supporting Mercury going deep into our unconscious lives, our subconscious energies, where our stories are held. All of the stories, the negative stories, the uncomfortable stories, the shameful stories, and the stories of our success, of our vast experience, of our capability, where we can find connection with our guides, with our ancestors, reconnecting with them in a way that reminds us of their support for us. At the same time that you are looking to understand, record, talk about, write about your experiences, record them or document them in a way that makes them useful to others. So this is all about opening yourself up to the way that you have experienced challenges to your assumption, ways that you became able to release those things that weren't serving you. That process, that story is one that you are able to articulate to others. This can see you being consciously an advisor, a consultant, a support to others that are in a similar process or are struggling with the meaning of new experiences, new ideas, a disassociation between this juncture, within this juncture of the heart and the mind, integrating into this new effort to lead a new life. The King of Wands in the past is clarified by the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's this incredible energy and enthusiasm that has been coming through for everyone in the past, a place where the light bulb got turned on for you. And it isn't necessarily a discrete moment, but it does feel as though this has to do with some exploration of your past, where through all the uncomfortable experiences, uncomfortable emotions that you were feeling, that you found again a renewal of your gift, your talent, your natural abilities. And that has re-inspired you, relit a flame for you that has become the basis for a plan moving forward. So this plan is one now that you have boldly put forward, put before you as your inspiration moving forward, with practical steps, with a practical timeline, with a recognition of the need for resources and support that you may not have at this time. And in the future, the Strength card is clarified by the Empress and the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's one of the messages I'm getting is that the work you are doing now, the way that you're processing your own preparations for moving forward, the way that you're cleaning up your emotional energy and realigning yourself with your higher spiritual values is temporary It's giving you the strength and the experience to move towards a more significant challenge in your life. This is the challenge that defines you as the creative, as empowered in whatever way you find your gifts most available to you, most useful, most purposeful. And this Empress energy is not simply about working hard and being in sync or alignment with others that you're working with, but it's also about the ability to be recognized, to receive the love for your efforts, to not minimize the compliments, the accolades, or the work that you do. This is about owning your power, claiming your value, and putting that before everything. Understanding that that is what is leading you, is giving you the strength, the ability, the experience, the confidence to move towards a more significant goal, a higher goal that takes us right back to the Nine of Cups. So this moving on to a new challenge takes you right back to your own internal process of loving yourself, respecting your goals, pursuing your dreams, knowing that you are a beautiful, exquisite creature, and that you are here to accomplish something, to have an impact that is significant. I'm going to finish this reading with a crystal oracle, and out jumps the rose quartz, and the key words are self-love. I approve of myself and love myself deeply and completely. Thank you so much for this beautiful collective reading. If you enjoyed this content, check out more here. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. Until next time, namaste.